Zombie, zombie, zombie nation. Zombie, 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 zombie nation. Zombie, 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 zombie nation. Zombie, 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 zombie nation.
Richtung Salzburg. Zombie nation.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from downtown Indy. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. He'll drop to throw. Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Back to throw. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can.
This is intercepted.
Well, this game's kind of turned into a rock fight. They're just kind of throwing the ball back and forth to each other, and everyone just needs to take a deep breath, settle in, get a couple 1st downs, and just realize, all right, we're going to do some things on defense to give ourselves a chance. Now we got to maintain possession of.
And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Harrison Butker on the
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
at their own 21-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. Crazy. still on his feet. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Colts. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Colts will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, here's Xavier Leggett. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be third. They need 1. A tight end in motion now.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Play close quickly. Here comes 3rd down. Now, faking the give. Pushed out to his left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 22 yards.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cheifs. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cheifs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Here's Taylor, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
Loss of 2 yards. It's fourth down.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 14-7 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it with fourth down coming up. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This will be from 47 yards. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field, you're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. They'll send a tight end in motion. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
What can they do here on third down and 7? On play action, he'll set up to throw. A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, KC. Now Butker to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will take a 21-7 lead.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He'll start at the 2. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
Taylor, incomplete.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
He's got it to the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The PAT, up and good. And the Colts draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an open, now a hit, and he lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Chiefs' 24-yard line.
That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Indy. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll be 3rd down. Slot man in motion right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Rolling right. He keeps it himself. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. From the 31, here is 2nd down and 5. Here's a handoff out of the gun. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
4 yards on the pickup.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Quick throw, taken in. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 7. A tight end in motion now. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. This is gonna be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I, back with more on this opening week after this. 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Butker now to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Chiefs go up by 7. 28-21. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Back to throw. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Kansas City.
Now, faking the give. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going right sideline and complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. inside. That is caught by Warren. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. They'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This a 31-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
That is hard. And he will score again. Touchdown, Cheifs. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Here's Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will extend this third. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
He'll get this out quickly to his left. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up. They'll run here with Taylor. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
Now The Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
19 Lions. Here we go, Cheifs. Cowboy 80.
They'll throw out of the gun. Forced to his right. That is caught side of the end zone. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The drive for 2 does not work. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We get on the return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
42-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite targets. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Working the right side, taken in by Rice.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, KC. Butker now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs tack on one more to their lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
Kansas City.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Moving. He's got it. It's a touchdown. There is a marker down, but it looked like the defense was offside. Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. And they will not be able to add with a two-point conversion.
36.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. We get on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll begin with a zone read. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play, and the Chiefs have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That is caught out wide on the RPO. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 3rd down and 9. Shotgun snap. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On the give, this is Taylor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the Chiefs' 43-yard line.
Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
16 yards.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10.
27-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Colts. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he gets into the end zone, so a huge part of the comeback right there. They get the 2-point conversion. It's now a 1-score game here in the fourth. So it is back to a 1-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. We get on the return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
At the 24-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That's taken in. It's Xavier Leggett. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll look to throw. Going right sideline and complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Brings up second and 12 at the 16-yard line.
And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go. 70 Lions.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. So here we go. Colts trying to get a little bit closer. They'll go for 2 now.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision turned it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. We get on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man downfield is Leggett. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. this becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for two. They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a one-point game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. He'll take it at the 12. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. They come up for 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches.
19, 18.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Warren.
I love this play call. I mean, what is everyone in the stadium thinking you're going to do, Mike, on 3rd and inches? They think you're going to run, but what do? They go the opposite direction, go with the quick game through the air, and they keep this drive alive.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
At the 31-yard line.
Forced out wide. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
That is caught by the tight end. Jake Okonkwo. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving to his left. Now he'll run. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
He'll air it out down the middle. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a...
That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is brought in. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 59 yards. Now they'll set up to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
The kicker on.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. This is first and 10. He'll drop to throw. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Motion man is Rice. Here we go. One final play. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. The comeback falls short. Time runs out. And this game is over. So it's a win for the Colts. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.